Dave, this is bad news. It's Oasis, they're temperamental, they're moody, and guess who's keeping them waiting?
I need to be myself. I can't be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? Make me laugh. Give me your autograph. Can I ride with you in your BMW?
I was quite surprised you guys were early. I hardly expected you to be on time. Are you punctual for things?
Yeah.
As a band?
Yeah.
Is that a business thing? Like you do? That's rare.
And there's no point keeping people waiting. If, you see, the thing is, right, if somebody says get there for 9, and we get there for 9, and then they don't get there for 9, that means that they are our slaves for the day because we've been there before them, which you're now, about to find out.
I would understand if you were sick to death about, and especially the British press, writing about the rivalry between you and your brother. I could understand that. But I wonder if you guys had anything to do with that.
What, me and my brother? Well, yeah, of course we have. Because it's like, we don't get on or anything like that, but I mean, we could put on an act and pretend to be like best mates and all that, but we don't. Something needs to be said, then you say it. I mean, it's boring, but that's why I don't do interviews no more. I can't be bothered with it anymore. It's just boring.
It's not always boring.
Oh, it is.
No, it isn't.
Well, you come and sit here and let me interview you then. I'll tell you how boring it is.
Why is it boring to talk about your music?
Well, it's not boring to talk about music. It's boring to sit there and go on about... It's never boring to talk about music. It's boring to talk about everything else other than the music. Art. Anything else that doesn't concern music, like why don't you and your brother get on, or what about you taking loads of drugs and smashing hotel rooms? Well, that's boring, you know what I mean? Anyone can smash an hotel room up. I suppose you've done it yourself once in a while in the past.
Oh yeah, just last night I think it was a couple.
Actually,
I did two of them last night.
Yeah. I heard it was more than 2.
I was going for 3, I got a little tired.
Yeah.
You kept me up late.
Yeah.
With you,
Well, there you go. Once you break that 3 barrier,
there's no going back.
Then you're famous.
Then you're famous. Then you can actually join the band.
Is it worth the aggravation to find yourself a job when there's nothing worth working for? It's a crazy situation, but all I need are cigarettes and alcohol.
Well, let's talk about music then, because that's what I enjoy.
Yeah.
Why do you think that Definitely Maybe is the fastest selling indie release in UK history?
Because it's good. Basically, it's just as simple as that.
Not being arrogant or anything, I think the music that comes out of this place in America is dreadful.
I don't think there's anybody else doing anything at the moment which is saying anything. I think the people who write songs in England are just a bit too self-centred and tend to sing about themselves and their childhood and their past and how crap their life is. I don't think people just particularly want to listen to records by other people about how bad their childhood was, because that's just boring. It's like, sorry, you had a rough childhood, join the club.
How do you feel when you see all this footage of yourself, the videos, the pictures? I hate
having my photograph taken. I can't stand. You see, like, this is all right now because this is real, right, and nobody's posing and all the rest of it. But it's like when you're doing photographs and videos, and it's like, oh, that thing that you just done them before. You know that thing where you scratched your ear with your little finger and you go. Could you just do that again? Or could you just do with like a bit more of a European sort of Eastern Western sort of shiatsu vibe? Get this guy out there. Get him out there. But no, I hate having photographs taken. Because just chill up there a bit, and you're stood there getting this crick in your neck while they're like f***ing about with the flash thing. And you're going, take the lens cap off. You know, I hate all that. I can't stand that. And then you look back at videos and they always edit it wrong, so they make you look like a knob. So.
But you like it, but...
Yeah, I like the Eastern European Western. That's too bad. That's a killer.
But you don't mind getting a picture taken?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind. I usually come out looking like a complete idiot, but I don't mind it. Man.
Maybe I will never be all the things that I wanna be. Now is not the time to cry. Now's the time to find out why. I think you're the same as me. We see things I'll never see.
I like meeting the fans and all the rest of it, and you know, doing autographs and all that, because you've got to do it for them because they make you what you are. But meet and greets and, oh hi, come and meet my wife. It's like, why does she run that TV station in Canada? Is that the one? No, I don't really. But everything else is just incidental nonsense. It doesn't really mean anything.
It's just rock and roll. It's just rock and roll. It's just rock and roll.
Because a lot of people analyse music about what it means, what's the social content and political content and the sexual content and all the rest of it, and all that really does not matter at the end of the day. If it sounds good, you buy it. If it doesn't sound good, then you don't buy it. And then you play it for as long as it makes you feel good. And then it doesn't make you feel good, you throw it in the bin with the rest of the stuff and then you just go on to something else. That is pop music, that's what it's supposed to be about.
I'll take my car and drive real far. You're not concerned about the way we are. In my mind, my dreams are real. Now you're concerned about the way I feel tonight. I'm a rock and roll star.
The thing about doing festivals, especially the English ones, especially Glastonbury, it's like, it's really weird. It's like being at, backstage, it's really, really childish. It's like you get all these bands who are like, especially on the stage that we're on, which is the NME stage, and there's like 30 bands on a day, and they're all sort of part of the same, I wouldn't say genre of music, but, you know, they're all playing to the same crowd, and all the same crowd will buy like various different bands' records. So backstage there's all this like, there's all these little camper bands and all that, you know, dotted about, and there's all this like little rivalry thing that goes on where it's like they all like stand and ignore each other. Oh, there's Oasis. Skellions, ruffians, look at them throwing chairs at each other and snorting drugs. And it's like, you know, all these English bands, it's all like this rivalry thing, and it's like, do me a favour, man, you know what I mean? Because they all know, right, that they're crap and we're the best band in England, so it's like, don't ignore us for the fact, you know what I mean? It's not our fault. It's like, pay homage.
Pay homage.
You know?
Drop to your knees and worship at the shrine of Oasis.
You know, just bring cameras, you know, video equipment, clothes, money.
Bring gifts,
yeah, frankincense, myrrh.
Tonight.